All right, check 1, 2. Let's bring that mic a little bit closer. Okay, looks like I got audio, and we got video, and we got a stream. All right. Well, we got season 21 coming up at the beginning of this coming week, and I still have a few things to wrap up from season 20 on my Warlock. And so real briefly, I've changed my look. It's the same gear, but let's real briefly go over the spec I'm using in anticipation of Arc being the one of the seasonal, or I guess the seasonal surge. So let's see here. We'll just do this pretty quick. So I'm using Storm Trance. We got Healing Rift, Strafe Glide. I tested out both Chain Lightning and Ball of Lightning, and my preference is for Chain Lightning, although it's not like I did any damage tests or anything. This just seems like it's doing better to me, so maybe fits my playstyle a little bit better. I'm running Pulse Grenade. I've got the Arc Soul coupled with Electrostatic Mind. I am using Spark of Ions for getting another source of ionic traces. I'm using Arc Weapon, or excuse me, Spark of Discharge. Again, ionic traces. I'm using Spark of Shock to get Jolt from the grenades. Jolt is what's gonna, you can see it in the left, it causes Chain Lightning. And then I've got Spark of Resistance loaded up. I have noticed that in this slot, it seems like my kill numbers can go up significantly if I use, what was it? It's the one that lingers, causes the grenades. There it is, Spark of Magnitude. But I wanted to get the survivability of Spark of Resistance rolled into this, and I still do good damage. It's just this is the slot that I use to interchange. I really feel, I thought that I could maybe go without one of these ionic trace ones, but I actually saw it because I thought I was getting just boatloads of ionic traces, and I am, but I did see a dip in how fast my abilities recharged. So I really feel like these are necessary. And then you couple that with this one right here, defeating targets with arc abilities or defeating jolted or blinded targets creates an ionic trace. And in my equipment, I am primarying the Aikilos submachine gun, which does have Volt Shot on it. So I'm using an arc weapon. I have the Taraxipos here from the games, and it's got, this one has Hatchling on it. I keep that on my Warlock because whenever I go Strand, I like to have Hatchling, but it's probably a little bit better to have explosive payload. The thing is, I just hardly ever use this. I'm almost always on this right here. And then I've got Thunderlord loaded up. And it feels like it's been a really good combination for me. So I'm running the Crown of Tempest, so I get Conduction Tines. Again, it's going to cause, well, it doesn't give me an ionic trace, but it does the same thing that an ionic trace does. Arc ability or Jolt final blows increase the recharge rate of your arc abilities and extend the duration of Storm Trance. Oh, shoot. Guys, hold on just a second. Okay. I just had a text message I really needed to respond to there. All right, so I've got 100 discipline, 73 resilience, and 101 discipline. So before getting started on the and I like how this uniform looks. I don't know what else to say. I use the term uniform, but outfit, I guess. I think it turned out really nice. Anyway, let's start out, ironically enough, doing a round of Gambit, because one, I like to have a warm-up thing to do before getting started on what the mainstream thing is about.
Slay any hive gods lately?
And two, I've got
that was made for you.
I've got a Guardian Games ticket for that it's been sitting there for a few days. I haven't done it. So I'd like to get that knocked out.
Yeah, that was made for you. See you on Europa, brother.
All right, so and then we'll go do the stuff with Marasov. Those are the quests that I'm missing.
There's enemies of humanity to shoot.
Let's see here, Destinations Gambit. Man, it says that I've done it. I don't remember doing it. I don't remember doing that at all.
The only thing that matters.
Who knows? Probably should have gone over the spec right here while we're waiting for Guardians to sign up. Oh, there we go. That was fast. Maybe we'll join one that's in progress. Nope, it's a new one. All right. So, these are what I'm running for mods.
Ooh! Hive, bring a sword. Welcome aboard. Fun fact, you can ignite hive guts for a little fire out in the wild. It's toasty. Transmat Pride.
All right, here we go.
Grab the moats, drop them in the bank.
What else needs to die? Here. Here. Grab that. Nice.
Hostiles incoming at command.
Oh, we've left moats, boys. What happened there? Better get the heavy, because Thunderlord is a game changer for heavy. I think it is. It's been really good. I've liked it.
Moat's draining. The blockers must die, brother. Hostiles incoming at the burrow.
Okay. Still one up there. You got it. I'm at 13. Ah, darn it. Well, I didn't need it. Maybe he did. One wasn't going to get me to 15.
Invaders here. Brace yourself. Enemy Invader down.
Oh, that was fast, huh?
Medium blocker on its way to the other side. I like your style. Portal's up. Go look him in the eyes. Allies headed to the other side.
Oh man, it's a tight game.
High value target identified. Get him. Watch it. You're shedding motes. Kill the blockers. Invaders here. Brace yourself. Your invaders down, but they took someone with them. Good.
I can't see.
Incoming hostiles at the
Where's he
rear.
at? Oh. I lost 13 motes. Bummer.
Opposing teams got
Oh
five.
man, and they jumped up to 100 real fast. Man, we were tied there for a little bit. Nobody defended the bank. Yeah, that's kind of trash, boys. That's kind of trash.
Allies headed to the other side. Hostiles incoming at the burrow.
Okay, I just hit 15 motes.
Your invaders
Yeah,
down,
we-
but they secured 2 kills.
We'll see how this goes. Oh, so I wanted to say, I got suspended for quitting too often, and so I wanted to. This was a while ago, so I wanted to say that, like,
Ready. Grab your
you know, I don't know how to explain this because it's a little bit hard to explain, but given how often I saw people quit in matches, I felt like regardless of what the game said, that was more like lip service, and that the actual way that this community worked was kind of like what I remembered from World of Warcraft with pickup playlists, where if you got a bad match and you didn't fit or felt like the group was bad, you just quit out and looked for a new group, and that was like the accepted way of doing things. And so whenever they gave me a suspension, I was like, oh, that's not true. And so I don't do that anymore.
You want to be a bad guy? That's how. It's not over. Kill that primeval.
All right, here we go. Get some more heavy. Okay, I'm at 278.
That primeval's compromised. Hit it with everything you've got. Invader on the field. Careful.
Oh, he didn't like that. All right, let's save the.
Enemy invader down.
Okay, he's immune.
About to win
Oh,
this.
yep, they just won.
Round
Okay.
done. Opposing
Well,
team
that was my warm-up game. All right, I give out fashion awards. Oh, not when we lose, though. Nobody gets nothing whenever I lose. No rewards for losing. All right, 28 motes, 51 combatants, lost 13. Yeah, see, they didn't lose any. So we had an invasion, or maybe 2 invasions, where we lost. Lost stuff. 49% of the damage. Doesn't really matter. We didn't have a full boss phase. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on with it. I don't know how many missions I have to run. A few. So we'll get that. Oh, I didn't run it as Void or Strand. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Okay, so destinations. Actually, quests. What am I looking at here? Why are these still blinking at me? Blink, blink, blink. Get those all gone. And I think they were set up on the EDZ. See, it's been a while since I've been in this. Oh, I need to do that also. I don't see them. Are they at the Cosmodrome then? Oh, shoot. Do I even remember how I got to get to the farm. Skywatch. Oh, do they have a separate thing set up for the farm? Helm, Vanguard. Let me look at quests again. Oh, you know what? I don't see it. I don't see it. So maybe I did complete it and I just forgot. That doesn't seem correct. I know I just kind of stopped playing Destiny at some point in time. I hit my burnout phase. It's always a surprise to me. With Destiny 2, I seem to be a light switch on, light switch off guy. Like either I'm into it and I'm into it kind of big, or I'm not into it at all. And it's sudden and instant when those times hit. I usually don't. There's maybe 2020 hindsight. There's a little bit of telltale warning signs, but I'm telling you, like in the moment, I never really see it coming. It's always a shock to me. Let's see. Oh, I hit that platinum. I didn't do any PvP. Medallion case, Vex Caliber. Let's switch over to the Titan then. And see if I had anything left to do on him. Or if I just did all that stuff offline. I don't know. Maybe I have it online. All right, so I would look at quests. I wonder if they closed out season quests. That could be what happened. I don't think so though, because I think my hunter has everything. Let's check him real quick. Just to confirm that. My hunter is lagging way behind. I just got a golden gun spec for this guy because I'm using Lucky Pants. I have some really trash hunter exotics. I have like 6 exotics total for my hunter. And so one of the few good ones, I think I only had 2 decent ones, and one of them was Lucky Pants. Because I'm not normally a hand cannon guy, but I was having fun with the hunter and using hand cannon. Okay, he still has it. So I must have completed it with the other guys. Well, then I tell you what, let's this is what I'll do for this stream. It's what I've been doing here lately. Let me switch characters. Go. Oh, darn it. I keep hitting the wrong stuff. Change character. Yes. We'll go back to Warlock. And we'll just run some Guardian games. That's what I've been using for my DPS testing. And I'll show you the Titan also. This is a new Titan spec I've been running. Man, actually I have a spec for Titan that is centered around melee final blows that, like, I had made the determination, like, okay, that works really well in Gambit, but it's not working so well as the other 2 void specs that I was toying around with when it comes to other PvE activities. But today I watched a what's coming in season 21 video, one of those types of things. I think it was Aztec Cross I was watching. And it looks like there's some stuff with Void Titan involving finisher final blows. Oh, you know what? It's not. It's all of them. You can share your your class specific things. So like with Warlocks, it would be Devour. With Titans, it would be Overshield. Whenever you use your final ability on things, and there's this spec that it revolves around using your final ability for the Titan that I've got loaded up, so we can give that a shot. And so I thought that was real interesting. But let's go ahead and open director, go to the tower. Let's land at the tower first because I have some stuff to turn in anyway, even though Guardian games are over and Titans won by a country mile. I still want to turn this stuff in. Am I rocking the title on here? I am not. I have a nice title that I'm using on my Titan that has a repulsor brace. Let me just get rid of this stuff here. All right. And so I am set up for arc and because I'm using a strand primary, I have some of those strand things picked out also. What's this dude doing? There we go. All right, let's take a look at what I got. You can see I unlocked all the PvE side. I don't do PvP, so I don't have anything unlocked over there. All right, Cascade point and offhand strike, Perpetual motion, Vorpal weapon, Dynamic sway reduction, I'm a mouse and keyboard player, so don't need those either. Sidearm. Alright, I think we are good to go. So this is the one that I've been using because it's the same strike. The fact that it even is a strike makes the enemies tougher, so good for a damage test. And then it's the same strike over and over with the same setup, so it's a good testing ground. I have void protection set up on my chest piece along with concussive dampener.
The Fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair and the High Servitor, feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
All right, here we go. So, if I have a good game, I'll be in the 170 kill region. If I have a great game, it'll be up in the 190s. Ah, fire, 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 fire. Okay. Good job, team. Moving on. Oh, there we go. Okay, he got it. My brother was telling me that you want to do finishers on those guys. It helps your score a lot. So, if you can get them, it helps your score as well, but I'm more concerned about team score. So as long as somebody's getting them, then that's a plus. Ah! Okay. Okay, good job. Let's double back and make sure we didn't leave anything back here. Like an overload champ that somebody should have finished, I guess myself. That was my fault. Okay, I guess people call this tickle fingers. But the cool thing about it is that it ramps up damage over time. And also you just have to roam around and keep the button pressed. And as long as you're in range, you're gonna hit everything. Like it reaches out and touches multiple targets. So it's like a one button kill key. And I know that everybody likes, like the meta is Chaos Reach. But Tempest buffs this one, and I kind of like it personally. And it looks like it's going to do pretty good in the next season. Okay, can't really see. Need to find out where things are coming from. I won't be surprised if I don't hit my normal numbers because I'm talking while, you know, I have what I call split attention. And I am, I'm not trying to make myself sound stupid or anything. I just kind of know what I'm good at and what I'm not, and I'm okay with that. But I'm kind of a one-track minded person. I do a lot better whenever I just have one thing to focus on. It's not that I can't multitask at all, but it's not my forte. That's another thing. See, I get my super back quickly, and I'm not really popping that as often as I should be. You see, lightning just goes out everywhere. Now you're gonna draw a lot of hate that way. But it really gets, when you keep it focused on somebody, see, at first it looks like you ain't doing jack. But give it some time, and there's like it has a cascade point, and at some point when it crosses the threshold, it does buku damage. Buku. Take that, suckers. And I think that might have been it. Yep. Sulfur 0. Oh. There, somebody needs to. Oh, I was mashing the final button, but he died too quick. So we lost a little bit of score on the last two that I've seen. This guy can be a problem for me. My super doesn't really get through him. So I do have a pulse weapon on me that I can switch to that will help with that. Pulse rifle. Whoa. Let's get the arc soul up. Put this overload champ down. Okay, now focus on the brig. Okay. Let's move over here. Okay, let's do this now. Let's switch over to my Velays. This is the crafted Velays I have. I did not see that servitor go down. It looks like he did. Okay, so we're gonna get back here. We're gonna try and take out this firing line that they have going in the background. And I'm gonna use my super to do it. So I want to get out in the middle of them because whenever I cast my super, it has that huge area of effect. Where'd the tank go, man? Somebody nuked that tank already? And he's down. All right, good deal. So I was trying, I forget what it's called, guys. Tombstone or something. It's a special exotic with this build, but I really prefer the Aikilos for the primary weapon ammo that it uses. Everybody down. All right, let's do this. Let's go through here and get that buff. Yeah. All right, he's dead. Oh, where'd he go? Ah, he's immune. I'm wasting ammo on him. Gotta be able to see through the chaos. Oh boy. Oh, down I go. I couldn't get the rift up. I was in the process of casting it. Get me up, Titan. Yes. Good job, amigo. Excellent placement of that bubble. That's a good job. Darn it. There we go. I love Thunderlord for that. Time on target, man. Gets that huge ramp up. We didn't get a silver or gold or anything like that, so I'm not quite sure how my kills are going to look. Yeah, 152. I did lead the team, but this is not surprising. About 25 down from where I have a good game at. But that kind of shows you how the spec performs right now, it is expected to get better when Season 21 begins. For comparison, I will show you the strand spec that I run, which is this one. And this is a threadling build. So I used a threadling grenade, and we got warding coupled with transmutation. Then we have threat of generation. Everybody, that's a staple for all these builds. And then I use threat of evolution. This is not a suspend build. It is a threadling build. So we'll run this. We'll look at the kills. And then we'll switch over to the Titan. This does tend to do better than the Arc build. And it's kind of a it's like an automated build, because the threadlings are what do the damage, and they seek and destroy. They have seek and destroy logic, so you don't, there's no micromanagement going on here at all.
And the high civitor feeding them their strength.
So it's an easy build.
Machine guard and send their souls screaming back to hell.
But the Arc build is a lot of fun. And I find that Arc is a lot of fun on Titan also. It's just, it's a go fast, speedball kind of gameplay, you know. Let's go ahead and eat the grenade. Let's throw the rift down. Okay. Eat another grenade, get 5 more threadlings. The reason I like this over the suspend build is because it's more efficient. If everything dies and you still have threadlings out there running around, they'll come back to you and they'll perch. But obviously, suspend build is going to be best for higher end content because that crowd control is just phenomenal. And it takes a lot of DPS off the field through crowd control. Oh, I missed. Oh, you know what? I'm not even optimized for this right now. I need to actually go in. I think there's some other things I'm missing in my artifact. So we'll have to run this twice. See, I'm just going to run right by that ghost because I know my threadlings are going to take care of them. I usually try to get up into position up here and seal this off. try to stay in my rift. I tend to have a lot of movement, so I can get out of my rift sometimes. So I call it rift discipline. Try to maintain good rift discipline. Oh. Rift down. Okay, we're gonna have some guys out here. Oh man, we cleared that group out pretty fast. That group that comes out of the tunnel there, they're strong. They have 2 barrier champs, a couple witches. So the fact that we vaporized them that hard or that fast. That's it? Okay, so we can press on. Oh, now I remember. I did finish the Marisov quest line. Gosh, did I get that recorded though? I don't really know for sure. I think I did. Couldn't quite get him. Let's see here. This is where I need to have my Velis up. Stun him. There we go. Nice. Get better range out of the Velis. Although my synchronized roulette, I think it's called, has pretty decent range. I think it's 70 something. That's something that if it were me, if I was in charge at Bungie, I would hard code it so that submachine guns could only reach out so far. That they were by nature a close range weapon, kind of like shotguns. Oh, down I go. Because like my Osteostriga has 80 on its range. Well, shoot, man, isn't 100 the top one that you can get? So you're telling me that a submachine gun can reach out to 80% of what a sniper rifle can do? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm misunderstanding it. I probably am. Oh gosh, I can't handle the tank hit. Getting this guy down right here is always kind of my trouble spot, because my most successful strategies have been to wrap around him and hit this back end instead, and clear that out first, and then double back. Usually one of the other guys has taken down the barrier champ by then, that servitor that sits in the middle. Yeah, Destiny Crimson. How you doing, bud? It's good to see you. I just kind of got back into it recently. Remember I was telling you how it's always a surprise to me? It's a surprise to me when I burn out and it's time to quit. And it's a surprise to me whenever I get back into it. So this is just in time for season 21 coming up right around the corner. And I just got done showcasing the arc build that I'm using on my Warlock. I like it quite a bit. It's a lot of fun. And I am anticipating that being the go-to spec in season 21. After watching a couple videos by guys like Aztec Cross. Yeah, every time I listen to Aztec Cross, it makes me think of that guy now, because he does such a golden impression. I have never heard anybody be that spot on outside of like Hollywood. It's a really good impression job that he does. No targets. Here we go. Oh man, what hit me? I can't believe I survived that, whatever it was that hit me. It must have been one of the rocket guys. Oh, man. Got rocked again. We are perhaps having some trouble with crowd control over here. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Alright, so since I've been using this as build testing, let's see what the kills look like. This Warlock looks pretty good. I wonder what oh yeah, he looks nice. Full results. 147 kills. Yeah, so that, you know, while I'm streaming with the split attention deficit that is going to happen, this seems to be about where I'm at. So it did similar to the arc build. Yeah, you're excited for the new season, huh, Crimson? Yeah, me too, man. I'm pretty stoked. I don't know if I would say I'm stoked, because that would be like new game territory or like LightFall, you know. But I have anticipation. I have a sense of anticipation. All right, let's land, turn in stuff, and then I'll switch over to the Titan. And I'll show you guys the I think we'll start with the finisher spec. I'm going to be doing Void on them. That's what I've been practicing, because Void Titan seems to be my best chance of soloing a Lost Sector. And I haven't been able to do that since I did it a long time ago with my Warlock to get necrotic gloves. So I would like to be able to solo a Lost Sector again. That's like a a threshold for me. It's where I'm at. Oh, I forgot though. I forgot. I needed to run. I needed to run this again. Yeah, Titan supremacy, right? I needed to run this again though as Warlock because I didn't set my artifact up. It's mostly set up, but it's not set up all the way. So I want to be able to show what the class can do.
Very good.
Yeah, for anybody listening in, Crimson loves Titan. He's a Titan main. So hey, Crimson, congratulations on not just winning Guardian games, but absolutely shellacking everybody else.
Checking now.
You know, I was telling you how I just kind of, it always surprises me whether it's time to quit Destiny or time to come back. I'm always surprised. The way that this kicked off, what got me back into Destiny here was that I knew Guardian games were winding down, and I was like, man, I want to get that title. I looked up a YouTube video and they were saying, you know, the title was good. And so I wanted to get the title to have it in my inventory for the future and not miss out on that. This one's got repulsor brace. Does it have range? Reload speed. I think my other one has range. Hold on, let's go task manager. So to finish that story, I jumped back in to get the title. And whenever I did that, I was just like, man, I'm having a lot of fun with this. And I was play testing to kind of test out the title and to try and get the right role for it. And one thing led to another. Let's bring both of these in. I think this is my title from last season. Oh, no, it's not. Repulsor brace and perpetual motion. This one is from last season. Swashbuckler coupled with grave robber. That's really nice for a melee build, but my preference is now repulsor brace. This would work well for the hunter if I did a melee hunter. Oh, in fact, that's where it needs to go. I'm looking at my... Okay, give me just a second here. Let's see. Let's just bring this over. Okay, give me all the titles on the character I'm on right now. Okay. So this is the one that I had before. It's got repulsor bracer, but also an option to switch to rangefinder. Perpetual motion. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, that's what I use. Envious Assassin. I don't use... This is what everybody loves, but I am a blueberry and I don't weapon swap as often as I should. So it doesn't work as well for me. But what kind of handling do I have? Or masterwork? I have handling on this one. Okay, now that other one that has repulsor bracer and perpetual motion. It does not have the selectable option, so that's bad. And it's got reload speed, so I'll go ahead and get rid of that. Get rid of that. Envious Assassin and Swashbuckler. With range, this could actually be... Oh yeah, this is the one that I was thinking to put on my hunter for a non-melee build. Although that swashbuckler kind of messes it up. But he used his golden gun. So what's this one then? Okay, there's the grave robber and swashbuckler. Yeah, they're good for different specs. So put both of those onto my hunter for right now. Envious is great, especially on grenade launcher. Ah, yeah, I could see it being great for heavy because you're definitely not going to be on your heavy all the time. Oh, we got some royal entries here.
I'd live to see the darkness return.
I don't feel like scrutinizing it. I want to press on with playtesting. All right, so Strand, I'm rocking roulette. I want Veles up for the pulse rifle. And I want to clear this other stuff out.
What is sequence? Of course, sequence is pattern.
Give the world what you want to receive.
Okay, let's take a look at this. We need to reset it. Oh, you know what? I think I did have everything. Yeah, I might have had everything. Well, we're going to run it anyway. Go with that. Go with that. I don't know if I need that yet or not. I'm not using anything that has origin or noble deeds on it, I mean, so go with volatile flow and shatter orbs. Go with allied unraveling and counter weave. Okay. I can't remember if you know what, I'm going to risk it because I think I got the points to spare that I don't need this, and I'm going to grab this instead. All right, then we're going to get Threaded Blast. And my last one I think I'll spend on Prismatic Transfer. All right, so I've got the Veles up. Let me make sure that all of my mods are active. Okay, they are.
Help me through this.
And let's run one more as Strand, and then I'll switch over to the Titan. All right, man, I hope I haven't been muted this whole time. I wasn't able to quite tell if my mute button was activated or if I just now turned it on and then turned it
The
off.
fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair and the High Servitor, feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
All right, let's see how this does. So 150 is around the number I've been on for kills. We'll see if we can do better than that. Ooh. I think that was a sniper hit. Get him. Yeah. Okay. Pressing on. Legendary Titan Fenrir. And he's done some PvP as well. Okay, looking good. I missed my on-ramp. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay. Get in position. Oh. Gotta get some of this damage down. I'm a little bit behind on the DPS, so things are ending up behind me. Okay, we have a chance to catch up right here. Here we go. Everything dies. Okay, let's get back down here. Help the team. Oh man, I'm getting hammered. Oh boy, I got no rift. Okay, we win. And I didn't die. That was pretty close. Hey, Yale. How are you? I am doing quite dandy myself. Looking forward to season 21. Who in the heck is hitting me, man? There's a sniper out here somewhere. I can't see, man. There we go. Take that. Taste my steel. All right. Reperch. I saw sniper bullets. I guess we're okay. He's clearing out that side. I tend to like to go up this side over here. Get back onto the submachine gun. Oh my goodness. Okay. There must be snipers up here. No. No, I was a little surprised about that. Okay. Let's get to the back line. Reperch. Reload. And get airborne. Oh, darn it. I thought I had a rift available, and evidently I did not. Uh-oh, 2 of 3 are down. Got that guy up there still. Oh, we're dead. Okay. I'm at 115 kills. Darn it. I kind of am having a hard time, I think, transitioning to a different playstyle. When I bring that Velays up, I'm ranged. Here, let's get that up. God, I couldn't. There we go, thankfully. Focus on this barrier champ, guys. Oh boy, I think my team might be a little bit noobish. I mean, I'm a noob saying that, so I don't know. Can't quite get them. Okay, back to my typical play style. My gosh. I'm playing bad also. Yeah. This can kind of happen when a team gets out of sync, and I feel like we're out of sync. So people are trying to do things This is my guess, and I'm just basing it on how things are going for myself. People are trying to do things that they don't normally do, so they're getting off their game, and it's causing some problems. I'm gonna come back here and see if I can clear out some of this line. This is what I call a firing line. Dang. Yeah, see, they really don't want me up here. It messes, for the way the NPCs are set up, strategy-wise, it messes them up. Okay, well, I got a lot of the firing line. They do have reinforcements coming in. I'm trying to help the team. And I wasn't planning on hitting the tank, but now that I have a teammate up here, then might as well. But mostly I was wanting to just clear out the snipers so that my teammates could operate a little bit more freely down there. Okay. That was pretty intense. Okay. I'm gonna go cover over here. I didn't see that one. That was my responsibility. Oh. not. I think I was just shooting at a structure. Yeah. Ah. Is he dead? No, not yet. Oh, there we go. Alright, we got the gold tier, but it's almost like it doesn't count because we died once, so it afforded us the opportunity to get more points, I guess. I don't know. Alright, let's see how we did. 215, but you know, like I said, we struggled, you know, so this wasn't a really good test. All right, let's switch over to Titan. Titan supremacy. I have really thoroughly been enjoying my Titan. Last season is whenever I started getting serious about the Titan. So we'll gloss over the spec first. Let's see. So this is a melee spec. I'm running the Syntheseps. And I guess you can take a glance at the mods. I don't really know if I need stacks on stacks and charged up. What am I benefiting from there? Melee kickstart. Okay. Running a 1-2 punch shotgun that I have a really hard time cycling to. I need to develop that muscle memory. This is my other Taraxipos. It's got gut shot straight and explosive payload. So, this is the one that I like to use on my Titan. What kind of... Oh, it's got ranged masterwork? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me see here. Explosive payload and outlaw. Yeah. Oh, well. No, never mind. So I'm using... That's my other one. And that's the one that I'm using on my hunter right now. I'm going to stick with the shotgun for now. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go ahead and bring it over because we are going to be switching specs. Okay, so what else am I supposed to have? I'm supposed to have the title. So I think it was this one. No. No. Repulsor brace. Okay, switch over to that. I don't even know how I thought the Aikilos was on my Warlock. Okay, well, anyway, I must have done something funny there. And then I'm running Winter Bite. I don't need this Taipan. I don't need this one. No, Outlaw's better. I really like Outlaw. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. So I have Repulsor Brace, which helps with overshields. I have Syntheseps. Everybody knows what Syntheseps does. And then for the spec itself, I'm running Towering, shield throw, vortex, offensive bulwark with bastion, echo of starvation, echo of persistence, and echo of leeching. And I've got 104 on resilience, 62 on discipline, and 80 on melee. And then there's my artifact. It should not be that. That is a fire. That's a solar spec. So boom, boom, boom. Grab that. Grab that. Grab this. Grab this. Grab bricks from beyond. And for some of my other void specs, I do run a strand weapon in the primary. I run that Taraxipos, so I will grab Allied Unraveling. What else could I use here? Untangler, yep. Because both of these work off of, they're for strand weapons. And then up here, I will take Void Weapon Channeling, and I will take Prismatic Transfer. Okay. Now I need to double check, make sure none of my mods are grayed out. Reaper, okay. So this is about turning your regular punch into a powered melee. And the whole thing is built to be right up in your grill, running about 1,000 miles an hour. And a little bit more focused on damage than team buffing. Oh, which is why I am running Sentinel Shield instead of Ward of Dawn. So everything melee we're trying to power up. That's why I really need to get better with the 1-2 punch shotgun. But I think you'll see that at least at the level that I'm performing at, I'm doing low level content.
The Fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down.
Even if the 1-2 punch is just
Beneath
extra.
the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair and the High Servitor, feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
So in order to turn regular punches into powered melee, you have to have an overshield. And so the build revolves around having constant overshields, and that's why I like that title with the repulsor brace on it. Okay, we got a sniper on the team. Oh, I missed. Okay. Good deal. Throw that out there. So you see that I get my melee back pretty quickly. Throwing that shield down gives me a full overshield, and so then I can start going to town on things. But I'm playing behind the DPS. My teammates are kind of out in front of me right now. The melee shot there, the Sentinel shield gives me overshield. Come here, you little scatterbug. There we go. And this is another reason why I like the title, because throwing that barrier down gives you an overshield at will, and the title helps feed back class ability. So I'm not doing any of the melee finishers, so I'm not helping my team when it comes to score. Oh, he's doing the same spec as I am. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, here, I got it. Everybody came back. Okay, he got it. He's playing like I am, too. He's going up to defend that point. I can't see nothing. Darn, I really needed to have my super up there. That was a lot of hate that I was taking. Three witches. Oh, good shot. Good use of the Sentinel shield, man. Titans. Titans are awesome. Oh man, it's so much fun. This is the I throw hands class. Get out of the web. Now, I'll say one thing. I need to play test it because repulsor brace, it says that kills with this weapon. Maybe I need to relook at it. But I thought it said kills with this weapon will spark will give you an overshield. I haven't really seen that happen, so I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Take that, sucker. Are all three of us Titans? That makes sense. No, he's a Warlock. Okay. Because earlier when we first started, I was like, I don't know how this is going because it feels like everybody's really competitive and racing around corners and no, it was me and that other Titan. There's a certain what I call a linebacker mentality when it comes to Titan. Like in football, the linebacker position, it tends to draw a certain a strong personality. It's like a you shall not cross kind of mentality. Oh gosh. Oh, I don't have a shield. Yes I do. pick up orb with weapon, and then that's what gives me repulsor brace. Okay, I'll check that out here in a little bit. Get that down, get right up on this thing, start power meleeing it. Hopefully that will be enough. It is not going to, I don't know, man. I need some help. Alright, it looks like we're all going to roll up here on the back side here. Get up there. It didn't suck him in. I lost target. Oh, I forgot I had a glaive. What was I thinking? It's the best glaive in the game. How come this dude ain't dead yet? That sucks. Oh, 2 or 3 of us are down. Okay. Paper Fox seems to be pretty good. Like, they're very aware of what's going on. Get the overshield. Yeah, I'll waste a grenade on one dude. Thought I saw one of my teammates down. Okay, they're back up. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is, in my opinion, a pretty fun spec, and for Void, it does respectable damage. I've gotten up into the 150 range. I haven't really gotten higher than that, but for a Void Titan, I'd say that's pretty good, considering all of the survivability you're gaining. Oh yeah, I don't have a heavy machine gun. So on this particular map, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage because I'm a Synthoceps and these guys require ranged for the boss. let's go ahead and just get that up. Yeah, see, that guy went down with 2 hits. And I was just throwing regular melee. I think my shield went out once because I do get my powered melee back pretty fast. Oh. Oh boy. Okay. Take that. Gold tier achieved. All right, let's take a look at the what Crimson was talking about there. Defeating a void debuffed target grants an overshield. Okay, well, see, that's what I thought. So void debuffed, well, they're always debuffed. I'm running a void spec. So, you know what I probably need to do? I need to have, like, weakened grenades. They have to... I thought if they were just, made void. Yeah, that should work also. It should. Volatile flow should trigger that. Which I am running. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about volatile flow. 106. Okay, at least I got over 100. Look at this, 177 from Paper Fox. So that shows me that it's possible, because I think Paper Fox was running the same spec. Picking up an orb of power grants you... Okay, that's what Crimson was talking about. Pick up an orb of power. Give volatile rounds. Is there something I could have? That would give me more consistent... I could try... Yeah, it really hurts me though. I can't really do that. I don't have the numbers to take that kind of a hit to my discipline. What about suppression? How do I suppress a target? I mean, I could run this. So next season I'll have to run this next season, and I think that will proc Repulsor Brace on a more consistent basis. So I don't want to mess with it now. Defeating weakened targets. Okay, yeah, let's just leave it as is. Crimson, you just joined on Firetime. Are you good with running the stuff that I've been running? Or you want to do something else? Okay. All right, Crimson doesn't mind. All right. I'm gonna go. I think it was this one. No, that looks exactly the same. Let me see. Maybe it's not. Persistence and leeching. I might have messed up and overwrote. No, there it is. That's the one. Okay, and this is where I load up Taraxipos. We are now using Severance and Closure. And so, concussive what's it do? Powered melee kills and finishers unleash explosions. And then, still going with Sentinel. I just like Sentinel Shield. If I was more team-oriented, I would probably be running Ward of Dawn. But I mostly solo in D2. So, Shield Bash. You know what? This is the smart move, but I don't know. I might switch that over to Shield Throw. Because I can't always proc this. I'm not as good at it as others. You have to sprint for a little while. And I don't have a good feel for that yet. But Bulwark and Controlled Demolition this time, so we get 4 specs, or 4 aspects. Hitting a target with a void ability or volatile explosion makes them volatile. Further damage to a volatile target causes them to explode. So this, because it's making them volatile, this Controlled Demolition should allow Repulsor Brace on my title to kick off more often. While you have an overshield or are inside Ward of Dawn, your grenade charges significantly faster. You have increased melee range and damage. Melee final blows extend the duration of your overshield. And then down here, the key aspects: Echo of Provision to recharge melee energy from grenades. Here it is, Echo of Cessation. Finisher final blows create a burst of void damage that cause nearby combatants to become volatile. The most satisfying instance that I've had for this so far happened in Gambit. I am not the most aware person in Gambit. I'm just PvEing. I like Gambit because I like the race against the clock aspect and the fact that the other team can perform limited PvP to interrupt your process. But I never PvP myself, and I'm usually not very aware of where the invaders are and stuff. I'm bad at it. But I was clearing a room out, and an invading Guardian came up behind me and was absolutely demolishing me. And I didn't see him. And I used my finisher on a mob, which, when I did that, gave me like a 200% overshield because of proximity ward. Gain a powerful overshield while performing your finisher. So that invading Guardian couldn't get through my shield. And whenever when I landed the hit, because now, due to the aspect, it has an area of effect to it, and it's a strong area of effect, and it ended that dude. I was surprised. I didn't even notice him until I saw the red ball, from his ghost. It was amazing. I would imagine if the dude's not real familiar with the Titan aspects and stuff, that guy probably filed a report for cheating. He probably thought that I was cheating and that there's no way he didn't get that kill. So that's with the Severance and Closure.
And send their souls screaming back to hell.
I think Arc Titan in Season 21 is going to be insane. Strand Titan looks like it's gonna be pretty crazy also. Oh, whoops. Okay, so I gotta remember I don't have that shield going. And I have to get the, I have to get a kill to get the overcharge. I saw you. Where are you at? There you are. Okay. Catch up with the rest of the team. So with this spec, you don't get the overshield as easily, and so that's why the shoulder charge is loaded up for the melee instead of shield throw. Okay, I'm not using my finisher. I need to be spamming that. Let's just go ahead and get that up. See how big the radius is there? Ah, missed everything. I think Repulsor Brace procced and gave me that overshield. Take the sniper down with the grenade. Are we clear? Yes, we are. go. Okay, nice. Nice, Crimson. I find those guys are hit and miss. It depends on if the team hits them the right way, or if you have the individual abilities. Okay, the left side's cleared. Let me check on Crimson. And charge. Ah. Okay, there we go. Come on, buddy, load. All right. So I don't think this is a great map to test this spec out on. And I don't know that because I had really kind of considered this to be more of a Gambit spec right up until today whenever I saw some of the changes being made. Looking good. Should have ads coming in. There they are. down? No, not yet. All right. Hand out awards. Best dressed to Crimson with the what's that guy's name, man? The G.I. Joe Stormtrooper, Storm Shadow. The Storm Shadow look. Only 77 kills. Squid Pro Quo. What was he? What class? He's a hunter. He had 225 kills, man. That's insane. That's insane. All right. Let's load up again. I'm going to switch specs. Oh, I was almost there. I have to return to orbit again. I almost completed the cycle, but I let go of the button too early. I'm going to switch specs back to what I was working with. Oh, I've got to go down and turn in Vanguard rank because I just maxed out. Oh, this is another spec. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I have a Doom Pauldrons spec that I'm running also. Void melee kills give super energy and improves Sentinel shield. I personally like the Synthocept spec more. I think it's better. But I haven't done a whole heck of a lot of testing either. I got 3 titles in a Draxipus.
I am at your service. But don't let it go to waste.
And I get an Ascendant Shard out of that.
Make good use of it.
Oh, no, I didn't. I got an Insurmountable Skull Fort, so I'll have to compare that to the one I've already got and see if it's better. All right, Crimson, are you ready to go? I don't want to bounce us out of here and... Oh, looks like you're ready.
I have ideas already.
That's really cool that you have... Man, I need that. You pull the staff out? That's awesome. I missed that one, man.
Step on up. Take a look.
Let me look at the store here. Bright Dust. Yeah, I missed that one. That must have been available
Take as
some
long as
other
you like.
time.
I can wait.
All right. Let's rock and roll. All right, so what do I got going here? I forget even. Echo of Expulsion, Echo of Reprisal, Echo of Starvation. It's also using Shield Bash. This one's interchangeable. The other one really needs Shield Bash, I think. This one I'm going to run Shield Throw. So it's in the Guardian Games tab. Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out again. So this spec right here is all about getting the super going.
Will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down.
Oh, you know what? Because of that, I think it has to have shield bash.
And the high servitor feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
Yeah, melee kills recharge shield throw, which extends your super on hits. So that's the super version of shield throw. So that's why it uses shield charge, because you have a better chance of getting a kill. Okay, I just noticed my super is charged, so we're gonna pop that. Again, this spec is all about being in super for as long as possible and as often as possible. I think it's kind of so-so. I used that too early. Okay, so now we want to try and charge this up as quickly as possible. Aha, that missed. There we go. Ooh, boy. And the super is up. I'm gonna wait. There we go. Hack. Sometimes I have a hard time getting the option to pop up. I might have used that a bit early. And I didn't see any targets to keep it going. They showed up a little bit late. Okay, I'm gonna try and pay attention to how fast my super recharges. Because I don't remember what my orb generation is like. Okay, there we go. Oof. Dang it. I couldn't find a target to hit. Titan's ramparts just dropped for me. And I'm recharged again. Super back up. I don't like shoulder charge, man. Especially on this map where they're slowing you down constantly. I don't think so. I can see exactly why. I mean, I've watched the videos. I can understand why it's preferred in this build, but and actually in a whole slew of builds. But I kind of suck at it, so. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm on my way, Crimson. If I can get there, I can't find an opening. I see you. Super's up. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Criminy, man. Can't get the barrier champ down. All right. Nice. Nice. All the ads are going down real quick. Oh, turn back. I left boundary. Gold tier achieved. All right. Let's see how everybody did. Crimson is going to get best dressed. Oh, that Warlock looks good too, though. Oh well. Warlock will get thoughtful. Full results. Only 111 kills. So that's, you know, like I say, I really like the Synthesips build more. But I can see some potential for this build just because that super really does come up a lot. And it's because of this. I'll show you. Double hands-on. I mean, I think the other guy, the guy's video that I watched, he runs triple hands-on, but I wanted that Void Siphon. So, we're gonna head back to the tower. I'm gonna turn in medallions. I'm gonna pick up that emblem that Crimson was telling me about that's in the Guardian Games tab. I don't think emblem is the right word. I forget what those things are called. Emotes. Emotes. I'm old. Forgive me. And then I'm going to call it a stream. I've got to make a phone call to a brother of mine, set some stuff up for this week, hopefully. But I am ready for Season 21 to start. I'm going to be on tomorrow also. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Probably do some more build testing. That's really kind of all that's left for me to do right now. And I feel like I have some things to figure out with the Titan.
Your famous guardian. If I helped you, it would be just...
All right. Does she have anything to give? She does not.
Just browsing, are
It's universal, so it'll show the symbol for class that you're on. Oh, okay, but I only need the one,
New?
right?
Eververse has
And
it.
then I can apply it to everybody, to all my classes. Oh, you gotta spend silver for it. No, wait, that's a projection. High score. Oh no, you totally do have to spend silver. No way, man. I don't spend silver. I mean, I don't want to judge nobody else, but to me, I feel like that makes me feel like I'm a chump. Like this game's pilfering me for an emote. Get out of here, man. No. So, it's not free to me. I got to spend 1,000 silver. It was in Bright Dust, but missed it. Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Our inventory is stocked, so...
Yeah, and that's what I was saying earlier, that I had missed that one. That's what I assumed, because the other one they have here that looks pretty neat is Power Lift, but I decided not to get it because I got other emotes that I like more. But I did think that was neat. The Power Lift one was pretty nifty.
No hurry, Guardian.
Yeah, I don't see anything here that I want. All right, well, I'm going to call it a stream. Hey, Crimson, thank you for dropping by today, and Yaley also. I was thinking Crimson because I was going to say thanks for joining Fire Team. But I want to thank everybody who came in on the chat and watched on YouTube or Twitch, whatever your favorite platform is. And I will be back on tomorrow, and then I'll be playing all through the week. I'll be doing streaming throughout the week. That's my plan because I'm done with Elden Ring and I don't really want to start another whatchamacallit, Chronicle right now. I'm a little bit not burned out, but I want to take a break from Elden Ring. So I'll be streaming all week on Destiny 2, but I'll also be playing offline, and that's probably when I'll be looking for you guys online, see if you want to team up for anything.
Come here and let me
And
look at
that
you.
guy ready, stuff like that. So anyway, I guess that's a long way. I'm really verbose. The simple version is that I'm going to be on all week, and I'll be looking for you guys if you want to team up and do anything together. So anyway,
I never thought I'd live
Dex
to
has a cool chair here. I want one of those chairs. There's a whole bunch of different options. I'd like to have at least one of them. All right, guys, I have a hard time wrapping things up also. So that's going to be the wrap up right there. I will see everybody tomorrow. Y'all take care.